Hey everybody, it's Martin McElliott, your personal real estate consultant for life, and I'm talking to you today about lots of different things. One of the big things is foreclosures. So on foreclosures, they dropped to a 40-month low nationwide. That comes from Realty Track, and it's down 9% for the month of April, which is another really good sign that things are starting to recover and that people are excited and happy and ready to buy a home again. So if you're a seller, it's actually a decent time to get your home sold. Obviously, there's still some short sales out there, and there are still some bank-owned homes out there that you compete with, but I still think it's a good time if you're looking to do something like that. So give me a call, or if you know somebody who's looking to do that, have them give me a call. The other thing is Governor Gregoire signed a what am I trying to say? I can't think of the name, but basically our governor decided to repeal a double B&O tax for real estate agents, which is a good thing because we pay enough in tax already, trust me. So that was a big thing that happened today. And I'm probably going to show you just a few random shots from my show Real Estate Today that I did this last weekend. Just took a couple of shots so you can kind of see the behind the scenes of what's going on there, so enjoy this.
That's why it's there.
So on location today at Thurston County Television, and here's kind of what the set looks like.
Oh, see, you can't keep something like this secret.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about it.
Boggs, Dwayne.
Talk just like you're talking, right?
Boggs, Dwayne, can you hear me fine?
Can you hear me?
I'll give a few more words.
I heard that. So where are you from?
Tell me about your breakfast, because I didn't have much.
I had 2 eggs, coffee, and more coffee.
Oh, you just know how to hurt a guy.
I had scrambled eggs and bacon.
Okay, hopefully you thought that was pretty cool. So let's talk a little bit about bank-owned homes and financing those, because a lot of people are not really sure about what they can do. Maybe they want to buy one for an investment, or maybe they just want to, or a first-time home buyer, and they're looking at, hey, there's this home, but boy, it sure is trashed, and I don't have the money to fix it, but maybe I have a little bit of money for a down payment, or maybe I don't even have that. Well, the cool thing is right now you can get an FHA loan that has 203K financing available. And what that means is that you can actually include all the repairs into your home loan. So as long as you're approved and the home appraises, which generally it does, in fact I've never had one that hasn't, but you can do all the repairs and finance it into the home. It's a really good program. In fact, it should be utilized a lot these days, but it's not. So that's something that you should do. And as a homeowner, with that particular financing, you can actually do up to $30,000 of the work yourself. As long as the bids are there and you can do that, then you can actually do it yourself, which is really good, and finance that in. And then I have a home inspector who actually is certified to come in and do the inspecting at each of those intervals when you're completing those projects. So if you have to remodel the kitchen and you've got that all in place, well, he would come in, inspect it, get back to the lender, you would get your money for that. You would do the carpets or flooring, then he would come in and inspect that. If there was major work like having to do some framing, having to do a roof, having to do some work underneath of the house, the posts, new joists put in because we're rotten, those types of things, then he will crawl underneath, or he will take a look at those and get back to the bank. So it's a great program. It's not utilized a lot right now, and it really should be. So I'm just giving you that little piece of advice, and go out and do that. Mortgage rates have stayed low, surprisingly, but they're down to about 4.65 right now, 4.65. With 1 point, I think you can get as low as 4.25. but it's, you know, the APR is actually about 4.65. So That's really good right now. And then lastly, I found another real estate agent who does something similar to what I do with the Home of the Week in Washington. Not the same, but kind of crazy actually. He is a no-holds-barred about whatever house it is that he's looking at, and if it's junk, he's going to tell you how junky it is, and he's going to poke fun at it and all of that. Why am I bringing this up? I thought it was kind of interesting, somebody else's take on, you know, telling you about a house. My personal side to that is if you're going to go through a house that needs a bunch of work, then why don't you talk about what it needs and how a buyer could have it fixed, and, you know, some possible pricing, things like that, and financing for something like that, rather than just poking fun at the house. And that is something I would do personally, but yes, I've had homes that needed some work and basically told you what it needed, so that's interesting. But it was interesting to find another realtor that actually is doing something like that. So anyway, that's it for me for today. I'm going tomorrow to shoot the Home of the Week, so look for that tomorrow, and that's it. Thanks very much.